Before we get into today's video, I would like to offer our thoughts and prayers, as well as our condolences, to everyone affected by the tragedy in Tumbler Ridge, British Columbia.
Can they take the lead on this drive?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Canadian Football Central. CFL content for the fans, by the fans. And we got another signing here for the Hamilton Tiger Cats as they sign global punter Fraser Masin. And I believe that's how you pronounce the name. My apologies if I screwed that up. From Calgary. He's from Australia, went to school at Mississippi. He's a tall guy, 6'4", and he's only 24 years old. He's younger than my brother, Rick. He's younger than Zach. And he had done very well with Calgary, but now he's going to be headed over to Hamilton after, of course, Nick Constantino of the Hamilton Tiger Cats goes off to the NFL and pursues opportunities, I believe, with the Cleveland Browns. Is that correct?
To be honest, I have no idea.
I think Constantino
I couldn't tell you.
Browns. I could be wrong. Anyways, though, but I believe he signs a 2-year deal. Is that correct?
He did sign a 2-year deal. So just
Fraser Masin.
one person I want to give shout outs to is Noah. Over on Between the Goalposts on Twitter. He said that Masin had 27 punts, average of 46 yards. Net was 37. Inside the 20-yard line percentage, he's at 22%. Inside the 10-yard line, he's at 11%. 50-plus yard percentage, he's at 33. Inside the 30 or less than 30, he's at 3.9%. So he's at least hitting 46.
Yeah.
He also had 2 rouges and 4 penalties out of bounds, no yards, which is 14.8%. For those that don't know, he was drafted first overall in the
2025, the global draft.
Global draft.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of knew, like, once Nick Constantino was gone to Cleveland, like, that we were going to draft another global player for...
Yeah, well, there needed to be a replacement. Well, and you know what? The global draft is very good at supplying punters for the CFL. That's one of those things where it's like I guess logically, like the way to think of it is, what's the most popular sport in the world? Soccer. You know what I mean? What do soccer players know how to do? Kick the fucking ball. And so, if you need a kicker, if you need a punter, it's not a bad place to look. And it's one of those things where there have been fantastic kickers, punters that have ended up in the CFL, sometimes just for a short period of time, sometimes for a long period of time. If you're curious about one, we had interviewed Dean Faithful, who had been with the Edmonton Elks. That interview is up on our channel. You guys can check it out. It's like an hour long, and it's just a good time with him. But with Fraser, I don't know if it's Masin or Mason. I'm definitely going to screw it up.
At this point, no one really cares.
Apples, oranges. My apologies if I screwed it up. I didn't mean to.
We're known for that anyways.
Now, the interesting thing here, and this is just something that I see here. So, collegiately, he had played at Ole Miss for Ole Miss for the Mississippi Rebels from 2022 through 2024. So, definitely one of the higher-end colleges. And in 37 career games for the Rebels, he punted 125 times for 5,441 yards with a 43.5 yard average, which is actually even slightly under what he was punting in the CFL, which was a 46 yard average, with 41 points forcing the opponent to start drives inside their own 20. This is college stats. Plus 26 punts, which went at least 50 yards. Prior to coming to North America, though, he had played Australian rules football, which, to be honest, I need to look into exactly what those rules are because I'm not exactly sure what they are. I'm kind of curious about that. He had also played basketball and volleyball at St. Joseph's Nuge College in Brisbane, I believe. And so it's going to be interesting to see him joining this Ticats team. At the end of the day, if you're the Ticats, of course, your goal is to not use him because he's a punter. And if you're punting, it means you didn't get it on first and second down. But punters are an underrated part of the game. You know, if you look at the CFL is a game where special teams are a big factor. And having a good punter can be really, really important in a defensive game. Like, I'll give you a great example. Anybody watch the Super Bowl, the most boring Super Bowl that we've seen in a long time? What was something that was important in that game? Something that was so important in that game was the punting, especially for the Seattle Seahawks, because they were playing such good defense against the Patriots. But one of the reasons was because the Patriots were starting almost every drive from like within their own 10-yard line. And so it's one of those things where it's an important factor, having a good punter. In the league, you know, it's one of those things where sometimes I think it just gets overlooked. Everybody is looking for the flashy offensive and defensive signings, but some good guys for special teams, whether that's punters, whether that's guys who just play special teams, maybe play on the kickoff team or the kickoff return team, on field goal block units, all sorts of stuff. It's all important. And so he'll be signed to a 2-year deal over in the Hammer. Is there anything else you got there, Rick, or is that?
No, there is not.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, share it around, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys join our Discord. Link in the description below to our Discord, where we discuss all things CFL, NHL, all sorts of sports stuff. So make sure you guys go there and keep the conversation going. And without further ado, I'll see you guys next time.
Touchdown,